Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on a 12 by 12 layout, and this is a single photo layout, which I do quite frequently, but I also do layouts with lots of photos on them, and I do double pages too, so if this is your first time watching, you can go check out the other videos on my channel because I have quite a bit of variety. Some include mixed media and some do not. And today I'm working with this paper. It was a paper pad from Amy Tangerine. It's quite old. I'm not even sure how old. And that bottom paper with the stripes is from Felicity Jane, which I don't have a ton of, but I happened to buy one of their packages that was on sale over I was going to say 4th of July, but that's not right. It was Black Friday. So the rest of everything else is from Amy Tangerine. So the vellum paper, that blue with the little white flowers on it, that is all Amy Tangerine. And all of those little flowers that are fussy cut, that is out of that same paper pad from Amy Tangerine. And I decided to go ahead and use this vellum because it's super pretty, but I wasn't really sure what to do with it for the longest time, and it finally hit me, you know what, let's just use it as half of a sheet of paper. And so I am backing my photo onto some black cardstock, and you see I'm piecing it together there because I didn't have a full sheet handy, so I just pieced it, and you can't tell once it's all together anyway. So I've got a black layer, the turquoise layer, and then another black layer. And then I'm going to spread these flowers around the photo on two sides and then one up in the upper left. And I'm going to pop some of them up on some fun foam, and that's just the cheap fun foam that's adhesive on one side, and it's from Walmart. Typically I also use wet glue, like I use the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to adhere to the other side of the foam. Some people like to use the tape runner. I have a harder time with the tape runner staying. It stays on the paper, but sometimes it peels right off the foam. So I just find it easier to use the wet glue, and so that's what I use the majority of the time. I am documenting a Girl Scout trip to our cabin in the Sierras, and this is a picture of me. We have an outbuilding up there that has, like, it's kind of like, we call it the bar. It's not really a bar. It's an outbuilding that we have a bunch of stuff stored in. But at one point for my brother's wedding reception, we turned it into like a bar and dance hall type deal. And so the name has just stuck. And so it's got a little area up there where the kids like to pretend that they're making mixed drinks. And so there's no alcohol involved, but so we call them mocktails. And so no alcohol involved, but the girls think it's kind of fun, and you know, they get to hang out there. So they are having some mocktails and a dance party in this particular building. And actually we did name it Rattlesnake Hall because when we first bought the property there was a family of rattlesnakes living under it. So it does actually have a name, but it really is just an outbuilding for storage. So I really like the impact of those big, bold black thickers, and with the black framing on the photograph and then the bright flowers, but they also have the black sketchy look to them. All these pops of black really look nice in my opinion. So then I went through my little boxes of embellishments that are sorted by color, and I pulled out some blues and some oranges, more turquoise than blue. And so I have popped in a couple of different pieces that say live for the moment, and then underneath that there's an orange one that says together, and then above the live for the moment it says what's happening and discover, and then up in the upper left hand corner I'm going to put a tag that I'm going to end up writing the date on, that blue one, and then the little orange one says enjoy life. And then those little black pieces say remember to play, today is a good day, and just because. And then the little tags that are hanging from the ones at the bottom of the photograph, one says live and the one just has a little cloud on it. And then there's an epoxy piece that is like a speech bubble there that has a little happy face with a winking eye. And so I put that on there. I have a hard time using emojis. I actually have a whole sheet of emoji stickers, but I just don't know what to do with them. I don't really care for how they look on my pages. But this little epoxy guy looked really cute. So I went ahead and used that. And then there's just a little orange tag sticking out right above that, and I just noted a fun first trip. And I have several layouts from this particular trip, and a lot of them have writing on them already. So this one, I did include some journaling, and to do that I had to use my Sharpie because I'm writing on the vellum. And I'm just going to write it right below where it says Mocktail Moments, and that's going to say, we had such fun at the cabin, we had a dance party in Rattlesnake Hall, mocktails were served, and a lot of laughter was had. So it was, actually it says a lot of laughter was heard. I can't read my own writing apparently. So that's pretty much going to do it for the majority of the layout. I'm just going to finish attaching a few things here. And then I'm going to add a little bit of black splatter into each of those little areas of embellishments, and I think that finishes it off nicely. And it didn't require a whole lot more. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave those down below. I love to get the comments, and I do get back to you. Sometimes it takes me a while, but I do get back to you. And I thank you so much for watching. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the like down below if you like this video. And I think that's pretty much going to take care of it. I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye.